Yo, what's up? This is Rad Raza TV, where we feature rad people of color and culture. We are here, featuring the work of our guest today. His name is Roberto Ome Mazatl. My name is Justin Tagin, aka Froggy. How you doing today? You doing all right?
Doing good. I'm doing quali.
Quali, huh?
Quali.
What does that mean?
That means good and now what?
Good and now what? So now what? Roberto has been practicing ceremonial rituals, beliefs that date back to the ancient Nahuatl times. Nahuatl is the indigenous language that was spoken by the Aztecs, native to central Mexico. Tell us about your name, dog. I know I probably butchered your name. I think I got it correct. Where does it stem from, and why have you chosen to be identified with it?
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you, Tlazokamati, the way that we say it in Nahuatl, and a little prayer as we do before I start any interview. I say Ometeo. Ometeo is a representation of duality. It is the feminine energy as well as the masculine energy, so we say it as a way of recognizing each other's essence. My name, Ome Mazatl, comes from my teachers in Mexico, but also from my teachers here who are traditional danzantes. We do danza azteca, but we call it mexica. Mexica is a more correct term that we use because that was the term that we called the whole country, right? We called it Mexico, which means, really is a Nahuatl word. Mexico means el lugar del ombligo de la luna. It is the place where the navel of the moon meets.
Okay. Well, that's rad, bro. I mean, that's a really deep story. When did the importance of getting involved with your roots, when did that come about? When did you want to go over the surface level?
Well, it happened about a couple years ago. I say about 5 years ago. And as we say, in the calendario, the Tonal Powali, that's the name of the Aztec calendar. Everyone's seen it with the sun, with the tongue sticking out, and the two snakes meeting each other. But we had a prophecy of the sixth sun, which is called Istak Tonatiu, which is the white sun.
Tonatiu.
Yeah, Istak Tonatiu. And that prophecy had to do with a time when all the teachings, the ancient teachings, would make themselves reappear during this time to help our people and reground ourselves, but also know who we truly are. At that time, I was really lost, and I was asking a lot of questions about who am I, and what is it that I want to do with my life. So I asked some friends of mine. I was like, you know what? I'm really interested in traditional Aztec dance in Mexica, and it started from there. It kind of just evolved. I started going to danza, and my first teacher, my first group, was Way Papalo in Berkeley with my maestra Patricia Juarez, Chicueikoa.
Oh, well, I know sounds like to me you're very involved with your ceremonial dance. Tell us about the dance group itself, and how's that experience for you been going so far?
It's been going really well. I've been dancing for more than 4 years. My first teacher, like I said, was Patricia Juarez, but now I'm in a different capuli. Capuli was a word that meant family, but it also meant associated with those around you that you performed a ceremony with, because it was really important for collectively that our people got together and prayed together and also build a new life together. So Capuli also meant our danza group, because that's another form of family, right? We have different kinds of family, not just the family we're born into. And my new Capuli is Teocalli in Richmond. My teachers are Irma y Alvaro. They come from Mexico. They come from the semilla, we say seeds, of Manolo Sanchez, who came directly from Tenochtitlan, Mexico City, and brought danza to San Francisco. He was the first one to bring it. And there was 3 groups that started. It was Teocalli in South San Francisco. There was Citlali in San Francisco here in the Mission. They're still around. And then Chipitotec in San Jose.
Well, it sounds like you have plenty of places to practice, and you said 4 years already?
Yeah, about 4 years.
So, you were telling me earlier that you recently have a project that you were in, and you were featuring the dancing that you've been practicing for the past 4 years. Is that correct?
Yeah. It's a collaborative with my friend Iris Rodriguez, who's part of Chica Media. She lives in Jalisco, Mexico.
Well, so speaking of dance, we got the latest project, Mother Earth, in the studio. We're about to play it now. Here it is, Mother Earth is Calling by Iris Rodriguez.
Dad is calling us to help her, and it's come down to now or never. Dad is calling us to help her, and it's come down to now or never. That we depend on is sacred. The other we bring is sacred. Fire, let it carry inside. Is sacred. Water from the river and sky. Is sacred. Mother is calling us to help her, and it's come down to now or never. God is calling us to help her, and it's come down to now or never. Her land we depend on is sacred. The other we bring is sacred. Fire, let you carry inside. Is sacred. Water.
Man, great job out there. I see the labyrinth. Was that like, did you guys make that, or was it just, did you know that was there? Did you guys have to make
I
it?
was actually there. I went to that park to go scope it out one day, and I found these labyrinths that someone made over years ago, like since the 80s. They've been in Sibley Volcanic Park in Oakland. And for me, what the labyrinth represents is our journey to the center, to our heart, to our yolo. It's very important within our danza that we express ourselves. All the teachings say that it comes from the heart. That is the most important teachings.
That's really deep. I think, somewhere in my life, I think someone told me it's all about the center, but I mean, the way you said it was way much more better. But tell us more about the project and the collaboration with Iris Rodriguez. How was the process for you?
It was really good. Well, Iris Rodriguez has the Chica Media, like I told you, and it's based out of Guadalajara, Mexico, and Jalisco. And she's been organizing for over 30 years actually in Texas, and she decided to move back to her ancestral lands. And she reached out to us because she started making music and she was asking for visuals. And I had this visual that I made a year ago for a transition that I was going to move to Tucson. And even though the transition didn't really work out as I expected, I was able to use the imagery of the video because to me it was representing something like my journey to the center, right? Like I said, this heart-based teachings and how our biggest ofrenda, we call it ofrenda, well, that was a way to like give back to the community, was giving our heart. Our heart was the most important way that we could share with everybody because that created little vibrations of love. And those little vibrations of love collectively, like when you drop a pebble in a pond and it creates those
Ripples?
those ripples,
Yeah.
that was like a wave of love that we did with our danza. That's why danza is so important to us because to us, it's our expression of our heart.
Well, I mean, when everything like you wear as well, I mean, I've seen your clothing is really, it's mixed with like, you have a sash here. I know you're wearing one right now.
Yeah.
And then the colors, I really love, like, it's not like your normal things that you see nowadays. I can tell it's very traditional. Why is everything you wear and the instruments you use important during the ritual? Tell us more about what you're wearing like today.
Yeah, so my headpiece is really important because when we're dancing, we want to stay focused, and our focus comes from our tonal. We call it tonali, and that's like our frontal lobe. It's like our energy. They considered that we have 5 bodies, our ancestors. So this was one body, and when you were able to protect it and take care of yourself, that's why they have designs and patterns, because those are protective symbols, as well as the colors representing like blue, related to self-will, your willpower. And then I'm wearing my faja, was important because it kept you up. It kept your spine in alignment. Red was a protective color because it represents the blood that we give, but also red and black were the first 2 colors to be created in our tradition. So we were red around our like
Stomach.
Shikli, that's what you call it, which is our ombligo, our, how do you say that in English?
Obliques, like your abs.
Yeah, like right here.
Love.
So we use it to protect us and the energy. And I'm wearing my medicine bag necklace, which represented of Quetzalcoatl, which is on here. And obsidian came from mountains. It's a volcanic rock.
Okay.
And because the rock represented like strength, fuerza, chicahuatica, which we call in Nahuatl, that was really important. It gave us protection as well as willpower.
That's interesting. I like. What's the design on there?
It's this is Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl was the precious knowledge after going through your own internal path of reaching enlightenment. You reach that precious knowledge, the precious serpent. That's what Quetzalcoatl meant. A lot of people think it's the feather serpent, but really what it is precious knowledge. And the most important, it's like Kundalini energy. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
I have not.
It's the chakra system, and they have a belief that when you awaken your chakra from right here, from your root chakra, all the way up to the above chakra, it would reach out and reach the information from the cosmos and bring it back into the body. So it was like an awakening and an enlightenment.
And does by any chance the music like make that experience even more awesome and rad or not?
Yeah, that's the part of like the danza is like we use it to give ourselves strength, but also happiness, like cascabel, like ayayotes. Like I brought an instrument here.
And I see that over there. You mind sharing with us on exactly what those are?
Yeah, so first I want to show you the ate kokoli. This is the conch shell that we blow, and we blow it because we want to, that's how you communicate with the directions, the 4 cardinal directions. We have north, south, east and west. To us, we actually have names for them. And we call those energies in before we dance as a way to pray with us, to protect us, to be with us, guide us, and give us that knowledge. So
Please
I'm going to
share
give,
with us. Yeah, of course, man. Let me see.
Okay. So I start with the east, and we call that Talwis Lampa. And then we go to the west, which is called Sitwat Lampa. And we go to the north, which is called Mik Lampa. Then we go to the south, which is Wheat Lampa. I also brought my my rattle, which we call ayakashli in Nahuatl.
Yeah, I seen you using it in the video.
Yeah, so the ayayotes, what they represent was bringing happiness. Because when you hear it, it brings joy, right? So our whole danza is about bringing back the energy of what our original essence is, which is pure love. And all the happiness that comes from it, so we express it. Like each danza has a representation of different energies. We call that teo. Energy is teo. Teo. That's why we say Ome Teo. That is the dual energy that created everything. Yeah. So I want to share a song in Nahuatl for part of the prophecy that we're living right now is actually the rise of the feminine, and how women actually we call Siwat Sin, which is mean venerable women. They're going to be the new ones to usher in this new world after many, many years of the patriarchal rule. So
that's a lot.
It is, and as men, our role is actually to support them and to be that healthy masculine is important just as that. Unhealthy masculine is not going to support them. So I want to share this song, and it's about Tonantzin. Tonantzin is Mother Earth. That's how we say it. Tonantzin tali cualique. So,
definitely. Yeah, man.
Yeah. And sing a song. All right. Iniwikat in quali planesi. Iniwikat in quali planesi. Tola sotonansin, tola sotonansin, tola sotonansin, el tepeyacat. Tot la sotonansin, tot la sotonansin, tot la sotonansin en Tepeyaca. En Coatepec, en Cualitlanesi. En Coatepec, en Cualitlanesi. Chalchihuilicue, chalchihuilicue, chalchihuilicue en Teocalli. Chalchihuilicue, chalchihuilicue, chalchihuilicue en Teocalli. En Teocalli no yo lo cuica. En Teocalli no yo lo cuica. Tot la sotal mesli, tot la sotal mesli, tot la sotal mesli en Teocalli. Tot la sotal mesli, tot la sotal mesli, tot la sotal mesli en Teocalli. En Teocalli no yo lo cuica. En Teocalli no yo lo cuica. Iwan wiliki matla kokomoni, Iwan wiliki matla kokomoni, Iwan wiliki matla kokomoni, Kisemana wakayo. Iwan wiliki matla kokomoni, Iwan wiliki matla kokomoni, Iwan wiliki matla kokomoni, Kisemana wakayo.
Yeah, man, that was actually hypnotizing for a second. I really liked the battle. That was really good.
See, that's like what the energy we're bringing is happiness and that focus in order to ground your energy and receive energy not only from the earth, but from the cosmos. It's like you're being grounded and pulled at the same time. And in the center, we blossom like a flower, a sochi, and that was, we called it temisoch. That was our path to blossom like a flower.
Oh, but thank you so much for sharing that. I think that's the first time I've ever heard it. And hopefully we keep in touch.
Yes,
and,
definitely.
I definitely support you, in the future. Hopefully I get to come to one of your practices at one of your
Yeah,
shows.
we have many
maybe.
ceremonias here in San Francisco as well in Oakland.
Okay, well, I think that's it for today. Roberto, I want to thank you again for coming to our show. I hope the best for you. Respect to you, man. I hope that you continue and pursue this because it's your culture, and that's what Rad Raza is all about. Here on Rad Raza TV, culture and people who keep striving. My name is Justin Atangin, aka Froggy, and I think we're out of here, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Plazo Comati.
Casa Comate.
Hometeo.
Teo.